Okay, so now I'm live. Okay. Okay, so now I'm live. Okay, so now I'm live. All right, so I've got my video and everything turned down. Can you guys hear me, or is this thing even working? I can't tell if it's working or not. It's pretty frustrating. Semantic X8 parts. Okay. All right. Okay, so can you guys hear me okay? Just checking? Okay. Awesome, perfect. I turned down the volume. Okay, good. Okay. So I turned down the volume on my laptop. I think I was getting some feedback. So, all right. So, all right, good. I'm glad this is finally actually working. All right. So, just a quick Q&A here, guys, really quick. So I wanted to ask you guys a couple of questions. Sorry for the feedback in my glasses here. That's just the reflection off my computer, and I can't do anything about that. All right, so I kind of wanted to open up the topic tonight a little bit. I just kind of wanted to get you guys' feedback on how I'm doing on my videos. And I wanted your opinion. Do you guys want more videos of like the wilderness while I'm up in the air? Do you guys want more like reviews, how-tos? Give me some ideas here to kind of bounce off and let me know what you guys think. So just to let you guys know, I did order some motors, but they're probably not going to be here before the end of the week. So the motors, the motor upgrades will probably have to wait till next week until I get them in the mail. But I forget who had suggested it in the comments. I forget what your name was if you're in here, but they had suggested, hey, there you go, Kurt. Yes, actually, you, Kurt, and somebody else had did a suggestion of doing a video of the ProMark to the DJI. So, what do you guys want me to do? You want me to just kind of like compare them, like side by side, or how do you want to do that? Joel. Okay, Donald, who won the drone? It was Ladon. I forget how to say her name. Ladon Cotret, I believe. She's from Florida, so she's actually really cool. She's got me all her information, so I'm actually shipping that out to her tomorrow. Let's see, Andrew Ross. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And Mavio, I hope I say your name right. I'm sorry, I'm horrible with names. Mavio Jimenez. I hope I said that right. So thank you. I appreciate it, guys. Okay, so this week then, what I'll do is I'll take the DJI out and I'll take the ProMark out. Hopefully the motor won't be squealing so bad, and I will do a review for you guys on that. I'll try not to make it like a huge, gigantic review. I'll kind of just do them side by side. I don't know how I'm going to do that exactly because I'm the only one that flies the drones. So I might have to do one and then the other one, and then just kind of see how that goes. Does that sound okay to you guys? Okay, Joel drone flight. Okay, yeah, I can definitely do that. What I'll do is I'll take a flight video with the DJI, and then I'll also take a flight video with ProMark. Let's see. Kurt says like blade size comparison, actual size of the drones. Yep, Kurt, I can do that for you. No problem. I can get that in there. What I'll do is I'll kind of like I'll start inside, and then maybe what I'll do is I'll kind of like bring them here like I normally do for you guys, and then just kind of do a little comparison side by side, and then we'll take them outside to one of the local parks somewhere, and then what we'll do is we'll just go from there. Does that sound okay? Cool. Okay. So, do you guys want me to keep doing more ProMark videos? Or do you want me to start doing more DJI videos? I was kind of trying to think of like maybe like a new series I can do. Um, Maybe like once a week I can try, if I can, like there's a really cool old abandoned building here in town. Maybe just kind of fly it up and around and just to kind of film it. I think that would be kind of cool, like abandoned places. Do you think that's something you guys are interested in at all? Andrew Ross, do you think? Oh, which do you think is better, Value, ProMark, or the DJI? Well, okay, so for Andrew's question, so that's kind of a two-parter. So for the Value, definitely the ProMark. I mean, it's a great starter drone. Um, Nothing wrong with it at all. I still own it and I still fly it. But I'm starting to do training online on the weekends to get my remote pilot license from the FAA. So the DJI for me is going to help me in the long run. So that way I can actually go into business and doing things like, commercial things like weddings or real estate and things like that. So that's kind of like my ultimate plan. But I still want to like do the reviews for you guys. So see. Okay, so Joel likes the idea of abandoned buildings. Good. Okay. Let's see. Nicholas Carbo, can I buy the DJI from you? Yes, you can. Absolutely. You can buy my DJI from me. It will only cost you about 500 bucks. Mavi, trying to read the name there. Maviol Jimenez. Which DJI did I get? So I got the DJI Phantom 3 standard. I do have a PayPal account, but it's my personal PayPal account. I don't have one set up for Mike's Drones or More. Although, if you guys want, I do have fan funding. If you'd like, you're more than welcome to toss money on there if you'd like. Buy me a cup of coffee or a Starbucks or something like that. Everything is appreciated. So, do you guys like the form here every Monday night where I hop on for like half an hour and we'll do just a quick Q&A, kind of check in with you guys? And do you like that? Is that something that everybody likes that you want me to do more of? Yeah, excuse me one second here. I'm going to get a drink of some tea. All right. Okay, so we'll do. It's cool. You can share your experience. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Can you do a comparison on the Phantom Blade options between stock and carbon? Actually, yes. I was thinking about ordering some of those carbon blades. They're supposed to be really good for when you take them up on like really windy days. So I'm going to order some of those. I don't know when exactly, but I'll get some of those and I will definitely get those for you. Let's see, not imported in sweet tea or unsweetened tea. I definitely got to go sweetened tea there. Twisted tea, I have never tried it, but I've heard it's actually really good. Every flight has a story. That is true. Um, any more questions for me or anything you want to know about me? Um, I'm here in Northern Colorado. Oh, well, I have to be careful with like alcoholic beverages and stuff like that. Depending on what it's made with, like those what are they called? The Smirnoff ices. They have a preservative in it, and it makes me have an allergic reaction. So I have to be really careful with kind of alcohol stuff that I drink. Let's see. Age, how old am I? I am 41 years old. I know I don't look 41, but I actually am 41. Oh, okay, Albert, that was you. Okay, awesome. Okay, a couple of people have actually have asked me. So, yeah, I know it sucks. I really have to watch what I drink. Although, when it comes to beer, I'm a Guinness man. I love my Guinness Drought. Let's see. What was my first drone? My very first drone that I got, actually, I won it at work. And it was the SEMA X5 C, that one that I did a review on. That was the very first drone I ever owned. Let's see. Do I have any other RC hobbies? I don't have any other RC hobbies at the moment. When I was younger, back when I was like 18, 19 years old, I used to race buggies, or like I used to, I forget the brand name. I think it was called a Team Associated buggy, and I used to race it around like the oval tracks, kind of like a dirt track. And I had a truck at one time, and I had one of the pan racers too, so I could do street racing and stuff like that. So that's kind of how I got started in like the RC world. So let's see, Albert. Oh, you're in Grand Junction. Okay, cool. All right. Well, I'm up near basically close to like Boulder County. So Grand Junction's kind of a ways for me. That's probably like a 3 or 4 hour drive. But yeah, that would be pretty cool. Let's see, Andrew Ross. Obviously, like the outdoors. Do you hunt? Yes, I do hunt actually. So the things that I hunt deer, elk, turkey, duck, and also geese as well. So duck actually just closed yesterday, Sunday. So goose is actually open, I think, till the 12th, and then turkey will open up in I think it's April something in Colorado. Um, yes, Joel is right. Drone scouting is illegal in Colorado. Colorado is actually one of the only, for some weird reason, I don't know why, but Colorado is one of the only states that does not allow you to use your drone while scouting. I can use it out in the wilderness. I can't fly it in national parks or any of the national forests, unfortunately. But I can use it to like photograph wildlife as long as I'm not actively hunting. Let's see, how much was the Phantom? Phantom was $499, so a little bit over 500 with tax and everything. Yeah, definitely, Albert. Hit me up on Facebook, on the Facebook page that I have, and we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can meet up sometime. Yeah, I'd love to meet up with somebody. So let's see, I'm in Montana. It's illegal here as well. Oh, okay, yeah. So Minnesota, you can't use drones. No, I wish I could. It would make hunting a whole heck of a lot easier, right? Especially when it comes to like elk. It seems like whenever you're out hunting, the elk are there like the week before and the week after you're there, and they're never there when you want to go hunting. Future plans for the channel. So future plans, I'm gonna try and do as many more mods as I can. With the ProMark, there's only so much I can do, obviously, but I do want to do some more reviews. I've actually got a review I'm going to do this week. It's another little mini drone that I bought. We happened to be over at Tractor Supply shopping, of all places, and they had like a little drone, and I picked it up, so that was kind of cool. You can use them for fishing. I have not tried to fish with my drone, but I've seen some YouTube videos of people that use them for fishing. It's pretty cool. So let's see, Justin writes, my program stopped charging using the charging cable, and I have to charge my batteries using a different charger that came with my upgraded batteries. Have you had any issues like this? So Justin Timmy, I hope I said that right. So yeah, that's actually a known issue with the ProMark. I think it was I can't remember who it was. That was in the, I think his name was Chris Stoutler, and he's the one that actually helped me figure out that it was the port that was bad, because he was having actually the same exact issue. So mine, I guess I'm just one of the really lucky ones. I've never had that issue with mine, but I have an external charger that works and my port still works. So it's a known issue with the ProMarks. I have no idea why they didn't recall it and just fix it. But you know, it is what it is, right? Let's see. Besides cost and video, is the flight of the DJI better than the ProMark? Kurt, yes. I would say with the DJI, I'm getting about 25 minutes of flight time, and I can film in anything from 720p all the way up to 2.7K. Now, if I film in 2.7K, it creates a huge monster file that takes like forever to upload to YouTube. So that's why I still film in 1080p, which is, I mean, it's still pretty good. But yeah, definitely. I mean, with the DJI, you've got GPS, satellite lock. I mean, you've got a follow me option. You've got what else can you do? You can do follow me. You can do point of interest. There's just a lot more options that you can do. But of course, you're paying for those extra features. Okay, how the heck would you use them for fishing? I have no idea. I've seen some people that have tried to do fishing with it. I personally have never tried it, so I don't know. Do you plan on ArgTech for P3S? Albert, I don't know what ArgTech for P3S is. I'm not sure. You'll have to maybe type that and explain that to me a little bit more. Okay, so let's see. Brent Whitney, did you get the motors on ProMark to stop making the high pitch? Oh, so Brent, I ordered them. They're not going to be here by this week, so I'm probably not going to be able to make a video till next week for you guys on changing the motors out. But hopefully that'll fix it. The stock motors on these things are kind of like the SEMA X8, so they come with like a cheap like iron motor, as far as I've known. And then the upgraded ones come with a brass motor, which I guess is supposed to be better and quieter. So let's see, what made you interested in drones? How was it flying the SEMA for the first time? So what interested me in drones? I kind of started like watching some videos on different drones and stuff like that. And then I won one from work, and then I kind of took it home, started messing with it, flying it around, seeing what I could do. And I fell in absolute love with it. Like I said, when I was younger, I used to race RC cars. So I kind of, yeah, that's how I kind of got into it. Casting. Uh, Arctech casting. I'm still not sure what that is. I'm sorry, Albert. Range extender, yes. I actually made one out of a little plastic cup, like a solo cup, one of those, red ones, and I cut it in half. I'll show you guys. It's just something, but I am going to order one. They have really nice ones for like 12, 15 bucks that you can order. And it's got copper, and it sits in front of the end or behind the antenna. But I have noticed I get better range with that. Yes. Use my drone for baking. Let's see. So Kurt asked, can you on the DJI do GPS location flying so you could fly outside of the range of the Wi-Fi? Yes, you can, Kurt. So it's called Waypoint. So it's on the controller. I just actually figured out how to use it. So on the DJI controller, what you got to do is you got to, there's two switches on the controller. It's the right one that's by the back and forward, and you switch it all the way down, and it goes into what's called IOC mode, which is intelligent. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, what that does is that opens up the more features, so that way you can do like waypoints, you can do follow me, you can do point of interest, where you can click on the map on something, like say there's like a tree or an island and you want it to spin around and around, and it'll do that for you too. So yeah, that's pretty cool. WD-40 help me with noise on mine. Okay, Brent, I will definitely give that a shot too. Maybe that'll help. For the DJI, don't they use GPS? Joel, yes. So the DJI has satellite functionality. So what it does is with the switch on the right side, you switch it all the way up, and that automatically locks the GPS satellites on it. Now, if you use that same switch on the right side and you switch it down to the middle, you can go into what's called attitude mode, I think is what it's called. And that's where the GPS drops off, and then you're the one that's controlling it. No, not for Windsurfer, the actual Arctech mod giving you 3 external antennas. Oh, okay, Albert. I have not I've not seen that mod, but I will check that out. I'll hop on YouTube probably tomorrow or the weekend, and I'll see what I can find on that. Okay, so I didn't know there was a mod that you can do on that. I'm still new to the DJIs. Okay, why would it be worth to try and convert to brushless motors? What are the advantages? So I'm not going to do the mod for the brushless motors, just because I've seen people do it before, but you have to get a whole new controller board for the actual drone itself, and there's a whole heck of a lot of stuff that goes into it. So I'm not going to even be going into that at all. Can I explain headless mode? Yes. So, okay, so what headless mode is okay, so say you got the drone down on the ground, right? And the camera is facing away from you, right? Okay, so when you hit that headless mode, what happens is that locks the gyros in place that they are. So it doesn't matter what way that camera is facing, it's always going to go forward. So when you hit forward on the right stick, it's going to go forward. When you hit back, it's going to hit back. If the camera is facing to the right, it's still going to go back, forward, left, and right. It's going to stay in that same position. So you can even have the camera facing you, coming back towards you, and it's still not going to be the opposite. It's still going to go forward, still going to be forward, back is still going to be back, left is still going to be left, right is still going to be right. So that's what headless mode does. I hope that explains that a little bit better for you. Okay, sweet, caught you live. Yeah, I know. Yeah, thanks, Hal Helens. I appreciate it. I know it finally actually freaking worked. I figured out what I had to do was I had to turn the volume all the way down on my computer because I was getting like a ton of feedback for some weird reason. I don't know why. But anyway, so yeah, that worked. That little drone you reviewed that you gave away looked fun for indoor. Did the guy want to enjoy it? So her name is LaDawn, and she lives in Florida, actually. So I'm shipping it out tomorrow to her, and I already have her address and everything like that. So, but yeah, it's actually a pretty cool little fun little drone to fly. It's definitely, it's not like flying the big drones, that's for sure. But it's kind of fun just to mess around in the house with. All right, guys. Well, I have a early morning tomorrow. I have to go to work. So does anybody have any last questions for me? Okay, Albert. Yeah, I actually asked that in the very beginning. So why don't we do this, guys? Then we'll just plan on. I'll try and do a live Q&A like every Monday, about the same time. Okay, William says, okay, because I was flying my ProMark today, I wanted to take a picture, so I turned the camera to turn towards, and it was hard to. It was in normal mode. I didn't know where I was going. Yeah, William, it's hard when you first are learning to fly on drones, like the orientation. So yeah, I would definitely learn your orientation first. Learn how to control the drone. That's the hardest part about flying a drone, is just learning the orientation. I can tell you that. That took me a couple months of just kind of learning how to do it. And then once you get that down, then you're good to go after that. If you're going to do a show anytime about it. No shows that I know of. Thank you for the explanation. You're welcome, William. Good luck at work, man. Great stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. Same time, same channel. I'll tune in. Yep. Same time, same bat channel. And I can't say, it's probably copyrighted. How many drones do I own now? I own a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. Took the camera off. I probably want to just play flying. Yeah, I took the original camera off mine as well, El Goldo. But I put the ProMark on mine, or not the ProMark, the GoPro mount, and that way I can get better footage. All right, guys. Oh, what's my job? I work in the IT business. So I work for, I can't really, it's not a secret job, but I can tell you I work in the safety services. So I work with 911, basically. We do the database for it. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and close it off for tonight. Did you really, before I leave, did they really discontinue the DJI Karma? So it wasn't the DJI Karma. It was the GoPro Karma that they recalled. So that was a drone that GoPro made to compete with the DJI Mavic Pro. And they had so many people that had issues with it and things like that. They were had like flyaways and just all kinds of bugs in the software and everything like that. So they basically recalled them all and refunded everybody back again. It looked like it was a pretty cool drone, but it was basically a competitor to the Mavic. Is basically what it was. So, all right, guys. So I've got to get going. Like I said, I've got to work early in the morning. So let's make this a weekly thing on Monday nights. We'll try and do a Monday night live stream every night, or not every night, a Monday night live stream about 8 o'clock, about a half an hour, and I'll ask you guys questions. You guys get a chance to ask me questions. and anything that's up in the air there. So you guys, as always, let's keep our drones in the air and flying high. And I'll see you guys this week when I make my next video.